Okay, first that was NBC's Kristen Welker going after Democrat Illinois Governor J.B. Pritzker for hypocrisy on rampant Democrat gerrymandering in Illinois to favor Democrats. And then that was Democrat New York Governor Kathy Hochul not doing so well either with Shannon Bream. This news, the Texas Senate approved a redistricting plan, a new congressional map that gives the GOP 5 more House seats, 5 of them, but they cannot get it done because more than 4 dozen Texas House Democrats are still out of the state to block that vote. Joining us now from House Ways and Means, look who's here, back with us, New York Congresswoman Claudia Tenney. Congresswoman, thanks for coming on. What's your take on all of what you just heard?
Look, the Democrats have never stopped gerrymandering, and I am the victim of gerrymandering many times over. In 2012, I was awarded with the longest district created in New York State history. It was a snake, 7 counties, 1 town-wide. In 2022, you just saw Governor Hochul couldn't answer the question about what they called the Hochulmander, one of the most partisan districts where there would be 22 Democrats and 4 Republicans in the entire state. Guess what? The Democratic Court of Appeals rejected that and said it was unconstitutional based on the Democrats' law that requires independent redistricting. They went back and sued again and decided to re-gerrymander again in 2024, which created my district now, which is one of the longest districts, I think the longest district created in New York history, which spans almost the entire state's northern border, like one big snake. So they're hypocrites because guess what? They cheat. They have to use process, whether it's gerrymandering, vote harvesting, anything they can in order to win elections because they cannot win on policy. And now what the Republicans in Texas are doing, they're realigning those districts. And I think what's really interesting, Liz, that people need to know is the districts they're creating in Texas will be about the same as the Republican districts that are in New York. They will be just a little bit slightly Republican. And the objection to some of the Texas Republicans is that they don't have these super ironclad, what they call R+20 and 30 districts. They're going to have more more equal districts, the Republicans, but they're going to be a little bit more competitive from the Democrat side. Interesting that the Democrats protest too much with something they cannot stop doing, which is cheating, gerrymandering, vote harvesting, you name it, whatever it takes to win.
Yeah, and not trying to win on policy, as you point out. But then what do you make of this? The DNC and other liberal groups plan to hold about 50 demonstrations in 20 states Saturday to protest what Texas GOP is doing.
You know, this is absurd. I mean, this reminds me of back in the day when they wouldn't show up to vote in Wisconsin. Remember? They didn't want to vote on the lines when Governor Scott Walker was in, and they said that they all left the state and had to eventually go back. This is an abdication of your oath of office to show up and vote for your constituents. I just can't believe, go vote, take your druthers. Look, when I was in the state legislature, there were 108 Democrats and 42 Republicans. I showed up to vote. We all made sure we vote. We voted no, which is what our constituents wanted us to do in most cases, but we showed up to vote. That's what they have to do. It's absurd. I mean, this is totally unconstitutional and an abdication of their oath.
Show up to work. Congresswoman Tenney, always wonderful to see you too. Thank you so much for taking the time to be with us. Great to see you.